Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the Communicative English class once again. This is our second class in Communicative English. But I will revise once again yesterday's topic, last day's topic, and then we'll move towards a new topic. So I told you why Communicative English is very important, because Communicative English, we need to communicate with each other. And English is the only language, we can say, it is a medium of conversation between two different nations people, two different people uh, who don't know each other's language. So we can easily communicate with English with each other when we don't know from which nation they are. So in that way, communicative English is very useful. And uh, maybe we are some students, some people are from North English medium background, but when we will step into uh, work environment, in office, in job, so at that time communicative English is very much important, because we need to deal with each other, we need to communicate with each other. Okay, so this is what the importance of communicative English, and we will start it revising once again. So for communication, when you will say something, at that time you need to form some sentence in your head. So the native speaker, our mother tongue is not English. So we have learned this language. So basically we think in our mother tongue. When we are thinking something, we are thinking in our mother tongue, and we are translating that. And when we are very much, what to say, acquainted with the language, then we can think in that language. So otherwise, we are translating that. So when we are translating, when we are forming the sentence, we need to form some meaningful sentence, right? So that for that we need to know some basic grammar. So if you don't know the grammar, if you don't know the rules of grammar, then how can you form some sentence? So we started from parts of speech. So I will start once again. What is parts of speech? Once again. And what is the importance of it? How many parts of speeches were there? I'll revise it once again. I'm sharing my screen. Now, parts of speech are among the first grammar topics we learn when we are in school or when we start our English language learning process. Parts of speech can be defined as words that perform different roles in a sentence, and some parts of speech can perform the functions of other parts of speech too. So it is a grammar topic when we are in school, when we start our language learning. At that time, we need to know the parts of speech. So when we are writing one sentence, so one sentence are formed with so many words. So each words are performing different functions. So that is called parts of speech. Now there are 8 parts of speech. First one is noun, second one is pronoun, third one is adjective, fourth one is verb, fifth one is adverb, sixth one is preposition, seventh one is conjunction, eighth one is interjection. Okay, so now each parts of speech perform different functions in the sentence. Noun. A noun is the name of a person, place, or animal or thing or idea, you can say. So it is always the naming word, it is always the name for anything, any person, place, thing, idea. So always an article, a and the, it comes before the noun. Okay, and you have to always write noun with the capital letter, because it is a name, and we know when we are writing any names we have to use capital letter for that. It can be singular, plural, anything. Pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. So if you are writing the sentence, the girl is riding her bike, when you are using pronoun, you cannot write the girl. So you can use one pronoun in the place of noun. So you can write she is riding her bike. Spelling is wrong here. Adjective. An adjective is a modifier which modifies a noun or pronoun, like pretty, old, blue, smart, whatever. So an adjective always tells about some quality of the noun or pronoun. Okay. Now verb is the action word. Uh, so verb plays a very important role in one sentence. Uh, Without verb, we cannot form any sentence, and without verb, no sentence has any meaning. So what we are saying, we are discussing communicative English basic grammar. We are discussing parts of speech for basic grammar. There are 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb are the 4 parts of speech which we have discussed. Noun is the naming word, pronoun is the replacement of noun, adjective is the quality word, and verb is the doing word. Now adverb. Adverb, how to understand adverb? There is a very easy way. When there is a ly with the word, you can say that this is adverb. So an adverb modifies or describes a verb or adjective. Okay, so it describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb, but never a noun. So it usually answers the question of where, how, why, under what conditions, and all these things. Okay, like what is the example? The young girl brought me a very long letter from the teacher. Okay. Hello, Varshini. Hello. Who has joined? Please respond. Hello. Hello. Please switch on your camera. Are you there, Varshini? If you are in the class, please switch on your camera. Switch on your camera and unmute yourself. Just don't write in the chat box. So, yes. You are from which college, Varshini?
JNTU, ma'am.
Did you attend last day's communicative English class?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we are conducting communicative English class today. This is our second class. I am revising last day's topic. So we are just revising parts of speech. Are you aware of parts of speech?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we are revising adverb.
I was getting disturbance. Can I off my mic, ma'am?
Okay. And okay, first tell me, can you give me one example of adverb?
Hello.
Give me one example of adverb. Hello, Varshini, can you hear me? Hello. So adverb is, I told it always modifies or describes a verb, an adjective or another adverb. How to understand adverb? You can identify adverb when there is a ly in the sentence. Preposition. A preposition is a word which plays before a noun or pronoun, like by, with, about, until, all these things. The preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to form a phrase. Okay, like the young girl brought me a very long letter from the teacher. So this form is the preposition. Conjunction. Conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses and, but, or, while, because. So conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses and indicates the relationship between the elements. So conjunction always joins two sentences or two words. And interjection is the exclamatory word. So when we are expressing our sorrow, our joy, we can use interjection. Okay. So if you are watching the video, you can write 5 sentences about your best friend and you can try to find out the parts of speech there. Okay. Now we will go to another topic. I think you don't have any query of this topic. If you have, you can always post your query. Now we are going to learn about tense. What is tense? Tense is a very important thing of English language, English grammar. So when you are talking, you are writing, you have to always keep in mind about tense. You have to understand tense. Like when you are talking about presenting, you have to use present tense. When you are talking about any past thing which already happened in the past, you have to uh, write in past tense. And when you are uh, talking about anything which will happen in future, you have to use future tense. So it's easy, but just you have to understand the form, how you have to use the form. So present tense are divided into 4 parts: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So every tense has this 4 classification, and they are divided. They have their own forms. So you can note down tense. How many tenses are there? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now, what is tense? A tense is a change of form in a verb to indicate the time and the state of an action or event. So tense is the change of form in a verb. So a verb is changing according to the tense to indicate the time and the state of an action or event. So in English, tense must be expressed in all finite verb and phrases. So tense can be expressed in all finite verb and phrases. Present tense, it is a grammatical tense. What is present tense? It is a grammatical tense. All the tenses are grammatical tense. So it indicates the situation of the present time. When we use present tense, when only we are talking about something which happens in the present time. So that is present tense. I teach English in the class. This is in present tense. The sentence is in present tense. So when you are writing the sentence, you have to understand few things. In a sentence, when you are talking or writing, one subject should be there, one verb should be there, and this object should be there. So subject, verb, object, and then the other part of the sentence in preposition, article, class, or everything is there. Now, we have already learned what are the parts of speech. Now, if I ask, what are these parts of speech? I teach English in class. So what are these parts of speech? I is pronoun. Teach is verb. English is noun. In is preposition. Class is Noun. And what is the? The is not any parts of speech, but sometimes we call it pronoun. Like when it is determining something, that kind of pronoun. So this is article. Basically, this one is article. So I is pronoun, which is verb. It is a doing word. English is the name of a subject. So it is noun. Then in is preposition. It is indicating the place, the and class noun. So in this sentence, this one, each is indicating the present tense. Present tense. So this every verb has three forms. Okay. Every verb has three forms: present, past, past participle. Now present, teach, taught, taught. These are the three forms. When you are using past tense, then you have to use these forms. And when you are using past participle, that I will tell you. Okay. So that's all for present tense. Now we have to understand what are the classification of present tense. Now there are 4 types of present tense. How many types? 4 types. Now what is the first type? Simple present. Second one is present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So what is simple present tense? It indicates the action which happens regularly. Like I eat rice in the lunch. He plays cricket. Okay, these are simple present tense. I eat rice, he plays cricket. So in these 2 sentences, action is happening regularly. Present continuous. It indicates the action which is happening now. Rohan is playing cricket. So when I'm discussing first for the 2 types of tense. Simple present. When you are writing simple present, you will keep the exact form. When you are writing present continuous, you will write be verb plus the ing form. So here you are writing the exact form of the verb. When you are in present continuous, be verb, that is, am, are, plus ing form of the verb. So you have to use is, am, are according to the person. Like if it is first person, you have to use am. First person is I. If you are using second person, you then are, or any plural are. And if it is third person, he or she, then it is. Okay. And then ing form of the verb. So in continuous tense, you always have to use ing form of the verb. This is present continuous tense. This is the rule. I think you have understood present simple, present, and present continuous. Okay. What is present perfect? Present perfect indicate a past event that has a present consequence. So what is present perfect tense? Present perfect always tells about some event which has happened in the past, but whose consequence is present till now. Like I have done the work. I have done. Okay. So I have given this example with only one sentence, with only one person, but you can use second person, like you have done. Third person will be he or she has done. And if it is plural, they or we or you. You is sometimes plural, have done. You, he or she, and they, we or you have done the work. Okay. I will discuss all the three like person wise verb form, and then you can understand. And what is present perfect continuous? Like same thing, it happened in the past, but still continuing. Like I have been doing the work. Like I started the work, but I am doing it till now. So that's all. Okay, that's all for present tense. So, like, what is present tense? Present tense tells about the present thing. There are 4 types of tense. Simple present. Example will be I eat rice or he plays cricket. Here we will get the same form of the verb. Present continuous, it indicates the action which is happening now. So be verb plus ing form. Present perfect, have done or has done. Present perfect continuous, have been or has been doing. Okay, this is present tense. So here I have given example like subject plus verb is or es, simple present tense. I go, you go, he or she goes. So what are the examples? These are, this is first person, second person, and third person. I'm writing this. I go is first person. Now plural will be we go. Now you go is both plural and singular. Now he or she goes, third person singular, and if it is plural, then they go. So this is the form. When you are using simple present tense, you have to just keep the exact form of the verb. Like I go, you go, he or she goes. Okay. With only third person, you have to add es. So you can just try to write few sentences for first person, second person, and third person, so that you can understand better. So try to write one sentence using first person, second person, and third person. Now, what is present continuous tense? Present continuous, I told subject plus be plus ing form of the verb. So I am going to the school. Here subject is I. Then the be verb is am. According to the subject, I told you that so like with the first person, it will be One second. It will be am. And when it is second person, it will be are. And when it is third person, it will be is. And then you have to add the ing form of the verb of the verb. So if you are not adding ing form of the verb, you the total sentence will be wrong. So again, this is first person, second person, and third person. I think it's clear till present continuous. So you can do the same thing. You can use write. You can like try writing few sentences using this first, second, and third person in present continuous. Now, what is present perfect? Present perfect has one form like subject plus has or have and past participle form of the verb. So I told you what is past participle form of the verb. I have done the work or you have done the work. Okay. So like subject plus has or have plus done the work. Or second person will always carry have and the past participle form of the verb and the verb. So that's all. Now present perfect continuous. Subject plus has plus have plus been plus ing. The same thing like I have. Now you have to add one been here. Then the ing form of the verb like I have been doing the work. Here you can use any person like you have been or he or she has been. You can write. So that's all for present tense. So what I told you, there are 4 tense. Sorry, 3 tense: present, past, and future. Now in present tense, there are 4 types: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. These are the examples. Simple present tense, subject plus verb, and present continuous, subject plus be verb plus ing. Present perfect, sorry, simple present is a simple thing. What is present perfect? Be verb plus ing form. What is present perfect? Subject plus has or have plus past participle form. And what is present perfect continuous? Subject plus has or have plus been plus ing form of the verb. And today we only discuss present tense, and we also have discussed about the person, like how you can write different form using different persons. Okay, so that's all. If you have any query, you can ask me in the next class. We will continue with the past tense in the next class. Okay, so we are ending our session today. Thank you.